Please pay attention. I would request the students to kindly submit their robes to the student representative after the ceremony.
Vakratunda Mahakaya Suryakoti Samaprabha Nirvignam Kurume Deva Sarvakaryeshu Sarvada. A very warm welcome to one and all present here.
We are honored to welcome you all to the 14th Convocation ceremony of the International Institute of Health Management Research, Delhi, and we do so with great pleasure.
The Convocation Day is, after all, a much awaited day in any student's life that rewards their entire academic endeavor, and it is stepped with a sense of achievement and fulfillment. It is a moment of immense pride for them as much as for their teachers, parents, and everyone who has shaped their lives so far.
Talent and skills are the crops that are nurtured, groomed, and given all the possible opportunities to grow and bloom. Convocation Day is the celebration of the harvest of this crop. It fills the heart with mixed feelings, fulfillment and sadness, anxiety and eagerness. Say goodbye to the comfortable and secure life within the college walls and get ready to march to the beat of the real world.
As you know, our institute is the part of Society of Indian Institute of Health Management Research, IIHMR, which was established on 5th October 1984. IIHMR were first established in Jaipur, followed by Bangalore and Delhi. IIHMR Delhi supports policy development, program planning, management, and capacity building, mainly in the healthcare domain. It undertakes research, training, consulting in the wide range of areas including primary healthcare management, population and reproductive health, health economics and finance, NGO management and networking, hospital management, program management and evaluation of health programs, and health IT evaluation and management. IIHMR Delhi, which is now NAC-A accredited institute, collaborates with various national and international organizations towards excellence in education, research, training, and advocacy.
The postgraduate program and the executive program in hospital and health management has attained the status of a premier program in the country. The program has set high standards of management education in the health sector. We are constantly striving to reach higher standards of excellence in order to fulfill our aim of being a premier institution of learning and research in the health and hospital management domain. The success of IIHMR aren't really fully realized if we don't recognize our students' accomplishments, which ranges from having many publications to their credit, creating an NGO, earning scholarships, and to winning national and international prizes.
Without the tireless efforts of staff, faculty, none of this accomplishment would have been possible. We would like to express our profound gratitude to our management board, governing board, and academic advisory council for their inspirational vision and dynamic leadership, which has helped the institute to excel and expand. Their outstanding support has left us deeply indebted.
Since this is a formal procession ceremony, I would request you all to rise and greet the procession till the time they are seated. Kindly switch off your mobile phones or put them on silent mode till the complete ceremony is over, as it can create disturbance. Any inconvenience is deeply regretted. Ladies and gentlemen, let's proceed for the procession.
The procession.
Ladies and gentlemen, good morning once again. We would like to extend our heartiest welcome to our chief guest, Ms. Roli Singh, Additional Secretary, Ministry of Health and Family Welfare. We are obliged to have you here with us to grace the occasion.
Amongst us, we have the distinguished guest of honor, Major General Dr. Atul Kotwal, Executive Director, NHSRC, National Health System Resource Center. We are honored to have you here, sir, and welcome you to the convocation ceremony.
We are also privileged to welcome Dr. S.D. Gupta, Trustee Secretary, IIHMR. Welcoming Dr. Shutopa B. Neogi, Director, IIHMR Delhi, Dr. Sumesh Kumar, Associate Dean, Academics and Student Affairs, faculty and staff of the Institute, industry partners, parents, and the graduating students.
Now, we start today's convocation ceremony. We would like to invite Ms. Roli Singh, Major General Dr. Atul Kotwal, Dr. S.D. Gupta, Dr. Sutapa B. Neogi, Dr. Somesh Kumar for the auspicious lightning ceremony.
या कुन्देन्दु तुषारहार धवला या शुभ्रवस्त्रावृता या वीणावरदण्डमण्डितकरा या श्वेतपद्मासना या ब्रह्माच्युत शङ्करं प्रभृतिभिः देवैः सदा वन्दिता सा मां पातु सरस्वती भगवती निःशेषजाड्यापहा शुक्लां ब्रह्म विचारसार परमा अद्यम्.
All great things have small beginnings.
With these words, I would like to invite Dr. Sutapa, Director, IIHMR Delhi, to present sampling as a mark of respect to our chief guest, Ms. Roli Singh.
I would now request Dr. Sumesh Kumar, Associate Dean, Academics and Student Affairs, to present a sapling as a mark of respect to our guest of honor, Major General Dr. Atul Kotwal. We request Dr. Puneet, Professor at IIHMR, Delhi, to present a sapling to Dr. S.D. Gupta.
We request Dr. Ekta Saroha, Associate Professor and Dean Training, to present sapling as a mark of respect to our Director, Dr. Sutapa. We also request Dr. Nidhi Yadav, Associate Professor, to present the sapling as to Dr. Sumesh Kumar.
Thank you, ma'am. And with this, we request Dr. S.D. Gupta to declare the convocation open.
We would now like to invite Dr. Sutapa, Director IIHMR Delhi. Dr. Sutapa, the Director and Public Health Specialist, actively engaged in research and teaching at IIHMR Delhi. She earned her MBBS from NRS Medical College, Kolkata, and MD in Community Medicine from PGI, Chandigarh, and Diplomat of National Board in Maternal and Child Health. She has extensive expertise in the field of public health and is particularly enthusiastic about putting projects into action that pertain to national policies and programs. She has authored several research papers and is a reviewer of many national and international journals. We are privileged to have her as a director of IIHMR Delhi. We request Dr. Sutapa B. Nyogi to present the director's report.
Thank you so much. Respected Honorable Chief Guest, Ms. Roli Singh, Additional Secretary, Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, Guest of Honor, Major General Professor Atul Kotwal, ED NHSRC, Dr. S.D. Gupta, Trustee Secretary IIHMR, industry and academia partners, faculty members and staff of IIHMR Delhi, distinguished guests, graduating students, current students, parents, alumni, and our valued guests. It is my proud privilege to present the Director's report on the 14th Convocation Ceremony of IIHMR Delhi. At the outset, let me extend my gratitude to the eminent professionals represented in the Management Board of IIHMR and Governing Board of IIHMR Delhi that has guided the Institute to come this far. With a team of 20 faculty members, 35 non-teaching staffs, and 1,200 plus alumni, IIHMR Delhi has made remarkable progress in academics, research, training, and consultancies. On research front, the research portfolio of the Institute is expanding. The performance has improved in terms of the numbers and quality of proposals submitted, those awarded, and those that have been successfully completed in the last year. We are empaneled with NHSRC Government of India under Knowledge Management Division, and also with implementation research for health system strengthening at SIFSA, which is State Innovations in Family Planning Services Project Agency, Government of Uttar Pradesh. In the last financial year, 4 projects were completed, and currently 8 of them are in different stages of implementation. We conducted assessment of key government programs and schemes, some of which include PMMVY, which stands for Pradhan Mantri Matru Vandana Yojana in Uttar Pradesh, and E-Sanjeevani program in Bihar. We are generating evidence to address health systems issues through 2 projects that have been commissioned by NHSRC. Additionally, we are also supporting the Anemia Mukt Bharat program, the Prime Minister's flagship program, through a large-scale implementation project. We are also supporting NFHS 6 activities. In collaboration with Imperial College London and with support from NIHR UK, we have contributed significantly to implementing a multi-centric intervention study. We have also initiated a multi-country, multi-centric clinical trial titled Embrace Trial in collaboration with Imperial College and funded by Thrasher Foundation, USA. IIHMR Delhi has successfully won the bid to strengthen immunization program in collaboration with JSI International and with support from Gavi, which stands for Global Alliance for Vaccine Initiative. We are working towards establishing country learning hubs in developing nations such as Bangladesh and Uganda. We are currently supporting WHO CRO in the assessment of postnatal care services across all the 11 countries in the region. We are the Secretariat to Southeast Asia Regional Coordination Mechanism Forum, a regional center for Global Fund. Our faculty members have represented IIHMR Delhi as a chair or moderator or a speaker in more than 30 different national and international events, conferences, workshops, etc. Now coming to the training portfolio, IIHMR Delhi is ever committed to strengthening its training portfolio. A total of 15 capacity building workshops were conducted in the last financial year. We have received a grant through Pfizer to orient medical graduates pursuing post-graduation on the principles of research methodology. 6 such workshops will be conducted as a part of this grant. We have supported WHO in developing the training policy for countries such as Timor-Leste. Keeping the felt need of healthcare professionals in mind, IIHMR Delhi has launched a 2-month certificate course in diabetes education in collaboration with BITO, which is a health tech organization. This will be an online course for health and allied health professionals. The first batch with 102 students have already been enrolled so far. In collaboration with Vital Strategies, we will be hosting a workshop on gender data analysis for policy development Asia Pacific program in October this year. This workshop will be attended by participants from 7 different countries. Academics is and will remain the core strength of IIHMR Delhi. We have a vision towards inclusiveness and we respect the diversity at all levels. We have students from varied geographies, social and economic backgrounds, and we have an excellent student-faculty ratio of 14:1. From an intake of 60 students in 2008 and 1 program running, we have expanded to an intake of more than 300 students per year in 5 different academic programs. We have students enrolled for on-campus postgraduate diploma in management program and fellow in program management. Besides this, we also conduct executive program in hospital management, which is a 10 months long course with weekend classes for in-service professionals. On the request of National Health Mission of Odisha and to take forward the agenda of strengthening the public health cadre at the sub-district level, we have successfully conducted postgraduate executive program on public health financial management in collaboration with IIHMR University and have trained 98 block level personnel so far. This year we have upgraded the 3-month certificate course into a 1-year certificate program in logistics and supply chain management. The current year will see further expansion as we receive requests from UN organization and industry partners to develop customized academic programs in line with the national education policy. We were given formal permission by Delhi government to start the community outreach program in Goila Dairy, which is 1 kilometer away from the institute. Through our students and faculty members, we have initiated the household health profiling of 55,000 population residing in this area. Students have actively observed national days such as No Tobacco Day, Patient Safety Day, Mental Health Day, vasectomy fortnight in the area to sensitize the community on various health issues. IIHMR Delhi is committed to improving the quality of academic programs. All the academic activities are now overseen by Internal Quality Assurance Cell, which is IQAC, in order to maintain high standards. Expansion of library resources, providing remote access to students, using a learning management system, transformation of IT infrastructure, and developing a strong alumni connect are some of the measures undertaken to provide a good learning environment. We have set up the Institution Innovation Council as per the directives of Ministry of Education in order to encourage budding professionals to think about innovative solutions to health problems. Some of our students got an opportunity to attend systematic review and meta-analysis session by ICMR Cochrane Affiliate Center. Some of them participated as volunteers in an event, National Platform for Disaster Risk Reduction, organized by National Institute of Disaster Management, Ministry of Home Affairs at Vigyan Bhavan. Our strong network and partnerships have opened up avenues for students to go for practical exposure during summer trainings, internships, and dissertation. 58 organizations have offered jobs to our students this year. The median and the highest salaries have witnessed a rise this year. Further, 2 students have opted for higher studies. IIHMR Delhi is sensitive to national and global needs and the country's vision to upskill health professionals for delivery of better healthcare. Collaborations and networking remain a focus for the overall institutional growth and also to position IIHMR Delhi at the global level. We are having academic and research collaborations with international organizations such as Imperial College London, University of Edinburgh, Scotland, Mahidol University, Bangkok, Jaffna University, Sri Lanka, University of Pretoria, South Africa, Tehran University, Iran. At the national level this year, we have signed MOUs with NSUT, which is Netaji Subhash University of Technology, MGIMS Sevagram Wardha, and National Institute of Malaria Research, NIMR. IIHMR Delhi has a Center for Climate, Environment and Health, which has been designated by Government of India as a Center of Excellence under National Program on Climate Change and Human Health. We are also recognized by National Institute of Disaster Management as an academic partner for IIHMR, which stands for India Universities and Institutions Network for Disaster Risk Reduction. IIHMR Delhi has been recognized as a partner by National Health Authority NHA to generate awareness about ABHA in general community. A total of 40 volunteers have been trained by NHA, and we have disseminated information across more than 15 institutions in Delhi NCR, Uttar Pradesh, and Assam. The institute has supported faculty development program by sponsoring faculty members for various workshops. 10 faculty members and 1 research scholar were given financial support to travel abroad for various international programs and conferences. Our faculty have received scholarships for training both at national level from ICMR and NIDM and at international levels from University of Zurich. Our faculty has won the prestigious Spark Fellowship of NIHR UK. One of our research scholars is being provided scholarship for pursuing PhD at Mahidol University. Another faculty member was nominated and fully supported by the government for 2 months certificate course on natural hazards and disaster risk management organized by ISRO. IIHMR Delhi is one of the partners of the UK Aging Network Global Partnership Award to facilitate knowledge and skill exchange programs, and this is being led by a research officer from IIHMR Delhi. IIHMR Delhi is represented in the esteemed Australia-India Youth Dialogue 2023. This will enhance collaboration with young minds from both countries to address global challenges, particularly focusing on geriatric health and contributing to SDG 3. IIHMR Delhi also participated in developing an online implementation research course along with 8 other countries from Asia and Africa and IIHMR University. The work of one of our faculty members has been registered under the Indian Copyright Act. We have won the bid to organize the 6th National Conference on Tobacco or Health in February 2024, duly supported by Salam Bombay, the Union, and the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, among others. IIHMR Delhi has been conferred the Best Institution in India by CSR for its contribution in the healthcare management education sector. The collective wisdom and efforts of faculty, staff, students, and alumni have earned A grade by NAC in the first cycle itself. IIHMR Delhi is the only dedicated healthcare institute in India which has got NAC A accreditation so far. So on this day of 5th of August 2023, we will be conferring degrees to 128 PGDM graduates and 18 graduates in Executive Program in Hospital Management. It is a matter of great pride to be receiving degrees from NAC A accredited institution. I am sure your learnings from this institute will take you very far. The only way of discovering the limits of the possible is to venture them into the impossible. Unfortunately, there is no elevator to success. You have to take the stairs. So, giving up should never be a part of your dictionary. So we wish to look upon you as eminent professionals as you join the IIHMR Delhi Alumni Network today. And once again, I take this opportunity to thank the Management Board, the Governing Board, Academic Advisory Council, and Trustee Secretary for all their continued support and look forward to guidance from them in future as well. I also take this opportunity to thank my deans, my faculty colleagues, staff, and everyone from and outside IIHMR for their wholehearted support in all our activities that we have been doing so far. So thank you once again.
Thank you, ma'am. Now we invite Dr. S.D. Gupta, Trustee Secretary, IIHMR, to enlighten the audience with his words of wisdom. Leading expert in public health with a prominent academic and research background, Dr. S.D. Gupta earned his MD in Preventive and Social Medicine. I would request sir to please kindly speak. You will let me finish, sir, but okay. Thank you.
Fine, thank you very much. I'm really privileged to be with you this morning, especially our very well known Miss Roli Singh, with whom we worked in Rajasthan and now she has moved to Delhi. We are very happy to have you, ma'am, today, and you could find time to grace this occasion and bless us. General Kotwal has been very kind to us. He was in IIHMR Bangalore to award degrees, and now he agreed to come to Jaipur, Delhi. We are very happy to have you, sir, here. Dr. Sutapa, Sumesh, Dr. A.K. Agrawal, Satish ji, and General Yadav, and all faculty members and very dear students. I'm really very happy and honored today to be with you all. This is a very special occasion, and I think this is a day to be proud of for us as well as for students. You are graduating today and you will get your degrees. This is the start of your journey, long journey. I'm a very optimistic man, and I believe it will be at least 50-year-long journey you are starting today in the professional world. And many of you may be very fortunate to see the next millennium, that is 3000, close of this century. So be ready for it. Let me congratulate you all first for getting this award, the degree. I believe you deserved very well. And I also believe my faculty colleagues worked very hard, and that makes you resilient to face this professional world in which you are going to enter. That's very important. Now this is no more an education institution you are in. You are now entering the professional world. This is very different than a teaching institution you are in. They look for you, you are ready to work on day one. Nobody is going to ask you, do this way. They will say only do this, if at all. Otherwise, if you come across person like me, he will not even say do this. He will let you think that do yourself what you want to do. So that will be a very different world you will be in. So some word of caution, some advice I always give to the students. You have a long journey, you have to be very optimistic. You have to believe in yourself. That is the key to move forward. I think another important thing that you need to keep in mind, the learning is not complete. It has just started. So keep focused on learning. Keep a focus on your personal growth while you are engaged in growth of the institution where you work. And I always suggest to the newly passing out students, don't jump the jobs, at least in first 2 years. Learn how to work, what the type of work, how the profession is. Try to acclimatize yourself. I can make you believe, I can assure you that after 2-3 years, you may be just starting at the lowest level, but the growth is so sudden in this particular professional life, health management, hospital management. So it jumps like anything. So wait for next 2 to 3 years before you jump on to the next job. Try it out. So, and why we advise like this? Because those who are sitting as our partners here or working with us, they always complain that your students are very pampered and they leave the job so quickly, so all their expenses on recruitment go waste, and the institution does not gain. So I would suggest that hold on, keep on learning, work hard. That is the future. What makes you successful, in addition to the knowledge that you gain over there, you need to be very respectful and behave with dignity with people around you with whom you work. Dignity and respect is very important. If you do that, you also get it. But it's the key to success. Respecting people and their opinion. You may not agree with it, but learn to respect opinion of people. We have to develop a habit of agreeing to disagree with people. That's where you have to really, you may be right, but the others is more authoritative and powerful, so you need to learn to agree to what they may be saying. Anyway, so I think, and your behavior will make a way for you, future way. As a recruiter, we always look at this, how one behaves. It's very difficult to really know about the person, how he behaves in 5 minutes or 10 minutes of interview. But those who are in this recruitment business, they have their own ways to look at. So good behavior and conduct is very critical in the professional world, especially in our professional world. This is so important. I would suggest that time is changing. You have a long journey to go in. So the disease burden is not changing for other people or the people of India or the world. It's also changing for you. So you have to take all measures to keep yourself healthy and protect yourself from such diseases which are occurring now more. So try to maintain your health, protect yourself, have good lifestyle, and keep a good balance between work and health and family. That is something that you need to keep in mind because the world is changing. So look forward. You are starting from the lowest level, maybe as a manager or a floor manager or maybe a manager of a specific department or specific area if you are in the health sector. But you need to always think of rising to leadership level. You are entering an alumni group of over 5,000 spread across the country, and they have transformed management in healthcare. They are now, most of them are now playing leadership role. I believe you will also join the leadership group in future and help transform the nation and its health. So we are very optimistic that you will make it. IIHMR has its legacy. I believe you will carry it and you will remain connected. You are now part of alumni from today. And keep in touch. Keep on coming to the institute. Try to see what your institute is doing. So congratulations again. I would also like to congratulate Dr. Sutapa Bandyopadhyay. What she was speaking reminds me of my old 25 years journey when I started working on building up IIHMR Jaipur. This is what the struggles we have had, and I succeeded, and it looks you have also succeeded. Congratulations. You have developed a big portfolio on research, education and training, And you are right that IHMR Delhi is the first institution to get NAC Grade A accreditation in the private sector. In the NISHIS area, we have plans, big plans for IIHMR Delhi. We are going to expand our infrastructure. We are going to expand our activities, not only in India but beyond India. That's what International Institute signifies. And we have a new dream now to try to get deemed university status for IIHMR. So with this hope and my best wishes to you, ma'am. And thank you very much for being with us, and Dr. Kotwal to you. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Now, a few words about our guest of honor for the morning, Major General Dr. Atul Kotwal. Dr. Kotwal is a medical professional, public health researcher, administrator, educator, mentor, and a teacher with significant contributions in the field of public health for more than 37 years. His area of expertise include health systems, planning and implementation of healthcare policies, primary healthcare, urban health, epidemiology, health technology assessment, implementation research, and interdisciplinary research. He received his MBBS followed by MD in Preventive and Social Medicine from Armed Forces Medical College, Pune. He also holds a postdoctoral fellowship in epidemiology from Clinical Epidemiology Unit, AIMS, and Center of Social Medicine and Community Health, JNU, New Delhi. Dr. Kotwal has a diverse experience, including serving in the armed forces across all levels of medical corps in India, to being an advisor for public health in Botswana, Africa, and in providing technical support to the Government of India as OSD Public Health in the erstwhile Planning Commission. Dr. Kotwal has received numerous awards for his contribution to the armed forces and towards his professional and research achievements. Notable ones being the Sena Medal Gallantry and Vishisht Seva Medal by the President of India, commendations by the Chief of Army Staff and Army Cadre, 8 Best Research Paper Awards and 2 Best Research Project Awards. He has also been awarded the prestigious Dr. J.E. Park Oration by the Indian Public Health Association. We request Dr. Kotwal to guide and address the students for the future endeavors. Sir, please.
Thank you. I was just waiting to that introduction to complete so that I could get up and come here. But thank you very much for that. Respected Mrs. Roli Singh, Additional Secretary Health, Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, Government of India, Dr. S.D. Gupta sir, Dr. Sudhapan Yogi, Dr. Ramesh Kumar, the esteemed faculty of IIHMR, respected parents of the students who are being conferred the degrees today, the dignitaries of the dais sitting in front row, and the most important for today, the students of IIHMR who have completed their degree successfully and are being awarded the degrees today. It's a matter of honor and privilege to be here, and I must thank the IIHMR Delhi and also Dr. S.D. Gupta sir for giving me this opportunity to be here amongst you all and address you all. It's a matter of, I think, pleasure for me to be here to, to see the new beginning, because very few of you, of course, would have probably worked after your UG degree, but majority, I'm told, after UG degree have completed this post-graduation as such in this degree. And Dr. S.D. Gupta sir has already, given you tips of working and also work-life balance and also the health and all also. I would like to, share few things about, of course, some again tips from my journey till now, and some other aspects of public health and health management of our country, which shows that the future of all those working in these fields is quite bright, because there are concerted efforts to have a planned human resources for health in the government sector. Private sector, you are aware, and that too is expanding as such, and the kind of job opportunities which are there, and the you know the opportunities which are there for you all to grow and reach highest of positions, and that would also be available very shortly in the government of India also. But starting from the curriculum, I've had a glimpse of that, and I think there's an extensive and detailed covering of all the topics which would be required by all of you, and I must commend the IIHMR for that, for developing this kind of curriculum. And I know a little bit about your faculty also. Few of them I know personally, and their capabilities. So you have been lucky to have such faculty who has mentored you over the last 2 years. Again, I must compliment Dr. Sudhapa for all the work which he shared with us, and we are proud partners from NHSRC and IIHMR, not only Delhi, even Bangalore and Jaipur also, in various research projects and also various other technical discussions. I must place on record here that IIHMR alumni of all these three have been a significant part of NHSRC, and their contribution is really well known and well mentioned during our discussions whenever we have discussion about our the team working in NHSRC, and even those whom we select, and you who work in Ministry of Health and Family Welfare. So I think we must commend the IIHMR as such for mentoring these students in such a way that they are now contributing to the efforts of Government of India in all fields of health, be it quality and patient safety, be it public health administration, knowledge management and implementation research, even community process and comprehensive primary health care also. So name a field, and you can find an IIHMR alumni working over there and working very well. The public health and public health administration and all, in which you are now part of it, it is different from other fields of medicine where you will be working closely. In MD medicine or MS general surgery, even MBBS as such basic, you are taught certain skills and all. If you see a surgeon or a physician is repeating those same skills throughout his or her lifetime. Few of them learn few newer techniques. Some of course go for postdoctoral, learn better techniques as such. But in public health and public health administration, we are just given some tools, and it depends on all of us throughout our lifetime what we do with those tools. And that's why all these become very individualized fields as such. It depends on you all, on each one of us, how to keep on increasing our knowledge and skills, how to use those tools which we have been given during our education for the betterment of the public and for the betterment of the health systems wherever we are working, whether in private sector or in government sector. What is not taught formally, of course there would have been lectures, and you would have also read with the information available about leadership as qualities as such, and also administration. Theoretical background you all have, but to get that leadership and be a good administrator, that you all have to inculcate while working on the job. That no one will hold your hand, and Dr. S.T. Gupta sir also said, no one will tell you that okay, do this, do that. Majority like us would expect you to think and do as per the requirement as such of your job, and do beyond this. When you're working in organization, I have headed few hospitals and all, so while rating an individual, I realized that one of the physicians was an excellent physician, but at the end of the day, while rating him or her, I was also looking at what has she done for the organization as such. So you have to go beyond your call of duty wherever you are, and that's why I must share with you that the administrative capabilities and leadership capabilities have to start from very beginning. Don't wait for becoming a leader somewhere. All of us are leaders wherever we are. You might be working as one of the part of the team, but it's the leadership qualities whenever you are called upon to do something beyond the call of duty and something extra. That's where the leadership qualities comes up, and that's where the management administration also comes up. That I think has to start from very beginning, and that will help you in future too. The transformation of health system, which I alluded to earlier. That is taking place. If you look at the government health system as such, you all are aware of National Health Mission, you are aware of various programs and all, but recently, it's the additional grants under the IIHMR Bharat, PM Abhim, Finance Commission grants which are linked to that, and also the other pillars of Ayushman Bharat of health and wellness centers, the Ayushman Bharat Digital Mission, and PMJ, which you all are aware. I'm not going to details of that, but that shows that the intent. First time, I did my MD preventive medicine in 89-90, and first time since then, people like me are happy that there are funds available commensurate to the policies, and rather there's a shift also in the policies. A lot of discussion which takes place with the states and the experts and from every field before finalization of policies. There is implementation research which is being done for pilots and as also even subsequently after the policies are implemented. So that's why policies keep on changing also in between as per the requirement, with the flexibility to states for it to look at the interstate variability and also intrastate variability. So the opportunities are huge. I'll just share one of the initiatives at the public health management cadre. And that's where you should also look at the career in the government sector beyond the in addition to the private, which you all definitely would have looked at. The even if now subsequently as your second subsequent job as such, there's going to be specialist cadre, teaching cadre, of course under NMC. Specialist cadre is going to be public health cadre, and the health management cadre. So health management cadre will comprise of people who don't have the MBBS degree, who may be from BDS or Ayush or nursing or any background, and subsequently they have a public health degree, either in management sciences or public health core MPH as such. And 30-35% of this cadre will consist of those with not any of these qualifications, maybe MBAs or only diplomas in management or even degrees in management, to look after the supply chain management, to look after the human resource for health, to look after the accounts and finances. So that's the kind of cadre which has already been created. We are now working with states to create this. What we have said is there should be assured career progression. It's not that someone joins like it is happening today. Someone joins at one post, he or she may retire from that post after several years. There has to be an assured career progression, career pathways, and to know when you join, you should know you can reach up to what level, provided you have those requisite skills and additional qualification as per requirement. We are also now working with the Ministry of Health to create the nursing cadre. So that's another thing which we are looking at. And similarly, once the Allied Commission now, so we are working with the Allied Commission now to look at the career progression of all these lab technicians, X-ray technicians and all also. So that way there's a formalized system which is there, and that should make this also job in public sector also interesting, and also of course good pay and with certain defined responsibilities and opportunities for leadership and management as such. The NHSRC, we have various divisions. I think some of you would have seen our website, and I must again mention that our association. So we have an implementation research health system strengthening platform, where I'll share with you out of 7 studies, 5 are being done by various IIHMRs combined, and it was an open bidding process, open TOR. So there was nothing in our hands to select any. It's just that the projects which we received, and we received for the topics which we gave, we received 30 projects. We selected only 7 based by that as per the recommendation of technical scientific committee of various experts from all over the country. And NHSRC as such, we have the internship and fellowship positions, and lot of you some of you are already working with us as such in fellows or intern also. Towards the end, I think I would just like to share what I mentioned earlier about the leadership and administration as such. Since you are a large proportion of you are going to start your career as such. My first posting as regimental medical officer was in Dras. Dras in 1986 was unknown place, which is world's second coldest inhabited place, with temperatures going up to -55°C in the winters. And of course now everyone knows about where Dras and Kargil is, courtesy the Kargil war of 1990s. The PHCMO came to me after about 1 month of my reaching there, that he told me, sir, I'm going on leave and there's not going to be anyone here. So I used to get a lot of people from the local community to my medical inspection room in my regiment, because in J&K we see all the civilian population also from very beginning. So then For 1 year, there was no medical officer. In fact, during my entire stay post that 1 year plus, there was no medical officer in the PHC. I had an opportunity, which luckily for me, I just went to my commanding officer that, I want to manage this PHC and I will do it along with my job. And for 1 year, 2 months, I managed that PHC, and that's what gave me the insight into the public health system as such, and the kind of love and affection which I got from the civil population. So it was a day which I used to start at 5 in the morning and end about 8 or 9 or 10 at night, or maybe later, even getting up at night all sometimes, but that was very, very fulfilling. So that's something, an opportunity which in hindsight, I think that if I had missed that, I probably wouldn't have learned, and probably even for this job after my army stint, my knowledge about the public health system would not have been as solid as it is now, courtesy my stint over there. So that's the kind of opportunity which I was looking at. Similarly, for another one incident took place, the one convoy got struck at Jazila Pass, that again now everyone has heard about it. And I was the only doctor over there in that region. Everything was cut off. There was 7 feet of fresh snowfall all over it, and I led the patrol of 18 people from Dras to Ghumri, 40 kilometers in fresh snowfall, because all the young officers had gone to Leh for some exam, and senior officers, majors and above were they at the various posts which are various heights near Dras, which you all have heard of. I could have refused. I could have told my CO that I am a medical officer, and there's another officer who was there who was from services, who was an attachment. Let him lead the patrol, I'll go. So he told me that you are a medical officer, you have to go, you lead the patrol also. I said okay, no problem. And that's, I could save a lot of people, and also, provide succor to a large 350 odd people, and that's where, the President of India was benevolent enough to give me that gallantry award. So that's what, it's the leadership and administration which you have to start from very beginning, seize the opportunity. Carpe diem, as it is famously called, seize that and try to do something good wherever you are, to benefit the community, to benefit your organization. And of course, most importantly, along with all your work, look after yourself. The happiness and stressors and all you have to manage. Don't transmit your stress to others. All the happiness is within. Transmit happiness while working, and that happiness will come only when you are proficient in your job, you are skilled, and you are confident of your abilities, and you are contributing to wherever you are. That will change your persona, and that will again make you happy and all. So towards the end, I think I'll just say that once again, I must congratulate you all and wish you all the very best for very happy beginnings and a successful and fulfilling and satisfying career and life in times to come. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. We once again welcome our chief guest, Ms. Roli Singh. Ms. Roli Singh is presently Additional Secretary in the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, alumnus of Elham Girls School and Lady Shri Ram College, from where she graduated in History Honours. Ms. Singh holds Master Degree in Public Management and Governance from London School of Economics. She belongs to 1994 batch of IAS Rajasthan Cadre. In her vast career spanning almost 28 years in civil services, she has worked across various sectors including health, medical, education, women and child welfare. Besides, she has held position in the Department of Personnel and Training in HR and capacity building both at state and central level government. She was also faculty at the premier civil services training institution Lal Bahadur Shastri National Academy of Administration, Mussoorie. She has also held the post of Mission Director, National Health Mission in the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare. Her areas of interest include public service delivery and the regulatory institutional architect. She is also an avid reader and enjoys gardening. Ma'am, we would kindly request you to address the audience.
Thank you very much. I realize it's far too long an introduction. I'll have to do something about shortening it a bit. Honorable Trustee Dr. S.D. Gupta ji, Director IIHMR Delhi, Dr. Sutapa Niyogi, ED NHSRC Major General Professor Ratul Kotwal, distinguished members of the board, esteemed faculty, proud parents, and above all, our future leaders and graduates. I'm deeply honored and profoundly pleased to be with you on the 14th Convocation ceremony for PGDM in Hospital and Health Management, an executive program in hospital management. The sense of achievement that fills this convocation hall is indeed palpable. Your years of dedication, hard work, and perseverance have brought you to this pivotal juncture in your journey of life. As has been mentioned by all the speakers before me, our world is evolving, growing, and healing at an unprecedented pace, especially in the context of healthcare. One of the sectors that has seen significant growth and evolution, and one that has been spotlighted more than ever in recent times, is hospital management and health management. Our nation is at the forefront of this progression with an increasingly significant role in global healthcare. India's talented human resource, as you're aware, is making its mark in healthcare delivery, be it nursing, pharma, vaccines, skilled professionals, and doctors across the globe. Institutions like IIHMR play a crucial role in this evolution. As pioneers in health and hospital management education and research, IIHMR is shaping future leaders, advancing research, and spearheading initiatives that directly influence the healthcare landscape of our country. Their distinctive blend of theory, research, and practical exposure provides students with a comprehensive understanding of intricacies of health management. The role of such institutions is invaluable in propelling us towards a future of efficient, equitable, and accessible healthcare. As we venture deeper into the 21st century, we face a paradox, a combination of remarkable advancements in medical technologies and at the same time an increasing burden of diseases that Dr. S.D. Gupta also mentioned. With our growing population and evolving health challenges, the demand for competent health and hospital managers is indeed soaring. Today, I stand here to acknowledge the importance of acquiring higher education qualifications in this field. Obtaining higher professional qualification and hence competencies in this field opens doors to deeper knowledge and better understanding of complex dynamics of healthcare industry. It equips you to adapt and thrive in a rapidly changing landscape. This field is indeed multidimensional, incorporating elements of management, economics, public health, ethics, law, information systems, and human resources, to name a few. This multidisciplinary approach, I'm sure, has prepared you to make informed decisions, better serve the patients, and contribute meaningfully to the growth of this system in our nation. Your director mentioned the new education policy and how you are plugging into it. This NEP 2020 does provide an interesting transformational shift in our education system. It bolsters the significance of professional qualifications. The groundbreaking policy emphasizes interdisciplinary learning, promotes research and innovation, and underlines the need for continuous professional development, and envisages extensive use of technology. The key elements resonate with the pressing needs of hospital and health management, making their policy a major thrust towards cultivating competent healthcare leaders. As I have been told and as I've heard today, the ethos of IIHMR resonates with the spirit of NEP. The emphasis on professional education has not only given you a theoretical understanding, but has also exposed you to a practical, real-life situations and has prepared you to lead to make critical decisions under pressure, and most importantly, to make a positive impact on the lives of millions. I'm certain it has enabled you to develop a problem-solving approach, strategic planning, and team leadership. The role of leadership, as emphasized by General Kotwal, I cannot emphasize this more, because the idea is not only to be leaders in your field, but the idea is also to create leaders wherever you work. So leadership is something that is not only to be inculcated, it is also to be promoted at all levels. So you're all aware of the India's COVID story. The resilience that India portrayed in handling the COVID pandemic is something that the world is talking about. From a stage where we were not even producing our PPE kits, the gloves and the masks, we've become a front runner in production of all these capacities. There was a huge surge of contribution that our industry made towards ensuring that India was self-sufficient in these areas. And also, not to mention, our ability to vaccinate practically the entire nation through our in-house public health machinery is an achievement that the entire world is looking at with awe. In the past years, our government has also made clear commitment to strengthen primary health care with the aim to achieve the goal of universal health care. And as has been mentioned, there is a lot of money and funds that are now available to ensure that the policy actually sees the light of the day. You must be aware of the IIHMR Health and Wellness centers that have been taken up in a big way. And I think as we speak, if I'm not mistaken, around 1,85,000 health and wellness centers are currently running in the country. The sub-centers have been upgraded to health and wellness centers and are supposed to provide a gamut of services to the public, which include opportunistic screenings of NCDs, taking care of communicable diseases of the population, the RCH, the reproductive child health services that were the traditional forte of our public health system. Then the Pradhan Mantri Ayushman Bharat Digital Mission is an area which is something which is evolving at a very rapid pace, and it is showing what digitization can do to transform decision making. It is at this stage meaning to converge all the various portals that are collecting critical information on public health systems on a single portal. And it is also creating what is called the unique IDs, the Aabhas, the Ayushman Bharat health accounts for each and every individual. So as has been pointed out, the potential is huge. And of course, the Pradhan Mantri Jan Arogya Yojana, the PMJ that we hear about, where many private hospitals have been co-opted into this public healthcare delivery ecosystem. And this is where, when you work in your private hospitals, you will be plugging into this entire public health system. About 5 crore families are supposed to benefit, which means about 40 crores of our population should be ideally covered under the PMJ scheme. And you're all aware, daily you must be hearing about how the out-of-pocket expenditure is gradually coming down. It has come down quite significantly in the past years. And that's a testimony to the intent of the government to ensure that healthcare is accessible to all. There are certain areas where I feel IIHMR should be placing more emphasis as you people are undergoing this course. That is ensuring that you understand what is quality in healthcare. While we look at private systems and government systems, I think the challenge continues to be ensuring quality. The client focus that needs to be there in healthcare, I feel, is sadly still missing. The client focus, the citizen centricity that we talk about, there is a lot of effort that needs to be made in that direction. So the orientation, if it at the very beginning of your courses, if that is the orientation, then you would not be amiss when you go out in the field and actually see what is happening from the patient's perspective or the people's perspective. You will have an entirely different view. So there is a managerial view, there is an administrative view, but there is also a demand side view which you need to look at. And how do we create demand for our services? How do we ensure that people understand what health is, what well-being is? So health-seeking behavior is something where your interactions with community will help you understand. And I'm happy to note that there are so many programs in which you are indeed going out and working with the communities. It would be good if you could engage with the state governments as well in a more meaningful way and ensure internship for these youngsters to work with the health systems in the state, because a lot of action that we are talking about is actually happening in the states. And that's what we should be seeing, how each state differs, and have some engagement on cross-learnings from each of the states. So that will give you a perspective on the sheer variety and the way in which health is panning out in this country. And you will understand the challenges which each area or which geography, with what each geography tends to bring. So, but as I said again, it's a rapidly evolving world, and education is not the end, but a means to an end. It is a journey, it is not a destination. Never stop learning, because the more we learn, the better we serve. I would urge again the management to ensure that the meaningful interface that you need to have with the private and the corporate hospitals, the health industry, to understand how technology can be leveraged, and in the end how to use AI, because that is the future. Everything that we are talking about and looking at is now, we are all products of AI today. You know, we are invariably caught up in this, and it's sooner that we understand the importance and the potential of AI in this sector, the better it would be for us. So in the end, I encourage you all, future leaders, to use the knowledge that you've gained and the qualifications that you've earned to make a meaningful difference in the field of hospital and health management. Today, as you step into the world, remember you hold the power to shape the health landscape of our country and beyond. As Swami Vivekanand rightly said, arise, awake, and do not stop until the goal is reached. Let your goal be the enhancement of health and well-being of our nation. I congratulate you on your graduation and wish you all the very best for your future endeavors. May you shine bright and make India proud. Jai Hind.
Thank you, ma'am. Moving ahead to the most awaited time for our graduating students, we request Dr. Somesh Kumar to proceed with the presentation of degree to our graduating students.
Thank you, Ayushi and Avantika, dignitaries on the dais, guests and parents, industry partners, my dear colleagues and students. So it's a proud moment for all of us as 14th batch of a postgraduate program in hospital and health management and third batch of executive program in hospital management is passing out today. And now they are ready to make their mark in the healthcare sector. So I congratulate all of you and your parents also, who helped you a lot at every step of life. That's why you are here today. So big round of applause for them also. So without delay, I would like to go with the award of degrees, and for that I request our chief guest Ms. Roli Singh ji and Director Dr. Stapa B. Nyogi to come forward and award degrees. And I will be announcing names of graduating students. I request Professor Kotwal and Dr. S.D. Gupta also to join the degree award ceremony. Please, sir. Dr. Arushi Khosla. Mr. Ashish Garg. Ashish Garg. Colonel Aditya Chopra. Colonel Aditya Chopra. Dr. Afreen. Afreen. Miss Akanksha Gupta. Akanksha. Miss Alida. Miss Alida Pop Roy. Antara Goswami, Avinash Kaur, Dr. Avinash Kumar, Mr. Ayush Pathak, Mr. Ayushman Jaina, Ayushman Jaina, Dr. Azmin Sheikh, Mr. Brajraj, Dimple Bhargava, Divya Gupta, Dr. Diya Kochwal, Mr. Gopi Shetty, Diya, Miss Hemlata Chaudhary, Hemlata, she has not signed. Miss Ishita Maji, Dr. Jaganjit Kaur, Jaganjit Kaur, Jayati Bansal, Miss Jyoti Yadav, Dr. Kajal Gupta, Kajal, Ketki, Mr. Kinshok, Ketki, Ms. Kritika Singh, Kinshuk. Yes, Kritika. Dr. Lipika, Dr. Lipika, ma'am. Miss Liza Rajput, Miss Mehak Gupta, Dr. Malvika Lodhi, Colonel Manoj, Miss Megha God, Miss Mimansha, Miss Mishraba, Mishraba, Dr. Mrinal, please give them big round of applause, please. Dr. Nancy Modi, Dr. Nida Sheikh, Dr. Nikita Pradhan, Miss Pooja Kumari, Miss Pooja, Miss Pooja Shankar, now I request Professor Kotwal and Dr. S.D. Gupta to award the degree. Pooja Shankar, Mr. Prashant, Miss Priyanka Chakrabarti. Congrats. Dr. Priyanka Joshi, Miss Purna Bhattacharya, Mr. Rahul Chauhan, Mr. Rajdeep, Miss Renu Gupta, Miss Renu Gupta, Dr. Richa, Dr. Ridhima Kataria. Congrats. Miss Ruchi, Dr. Ruchi Jangra, Mr. Saransh Khanna, Dr. Sarvesh Gupta, Dr. Shama Bhatti, Dr. Shama Bhatti, Dr. Sharbari, Dr. Sheetal, Dr. Shivam Kalia, Mr. Shivam Shukla, Miss Shivangi, Dr. Shivi, Dr. Shreya Malik, Dr. Shreya Malik, Miss Shruti Tyagi, Dr. Sonal, Mr. Sudhanshu Batra, Dr. Sudhiti, Mr. Soda Priya, Miss Tanurima. I request to those graduates who have already received their degrees, please be seated. Please take your seats, those who have already received their degrees. Miss Tanvi Malviya, Miss Tanya Singh, Dr. Tulika, Mr. Vaibhav, thank you. Dr. Varsha Yadav, Dr. Yasmin, Mr. Zain Malik, Miss Lakshita, Mr. Paras Arora, Miss Aradhana Singh, Mr. Abhimanyu, Mr. Manish Bajaj, Dr. Rohini Pandey, Ms. Nikita, Dr. Disha, Kriti Mathur, Ria, Disha 32 roll number, Kriti Mathu 49, and Ria roll number 85. Kriti Mathur, Ria, and roll number 95, Shivangi. Shivangi, now it's time to award certificates to our executive batch pass outs. Dr. Devesh Singh, Dr. Kalpana, Miss Nilavni, Miss Nilavni, Miss Nida, Mr. Saurabh, yes, few more students from PGDM batch. Roll number 106, Miss Lakshita Nagpal. Then roll number 1, Akanksha. Roll number 20, 58, Nikita Pradhan. Akshita Gupta. अभी और रह गए बच्चे? हो गए। Thank you so much, dignitaries. Now I congratulate all of you, and from today onwards, you are part of very strong alumni network. Be in touch. Definitely, we'll be calling you to interact with your juniors as well. So, big round of applause for all of you. Thank you, and all the best for future endeavors. Thank you.
Okay, everyone. Now for the names we have all been eagerly waiting for. Gold medalists of all the 3 streams and all-rounder gold medalists. So without further ado, we would like to request Dr. Sutapa ma'am to please come and announce the names.
Okay, so many congratulations all of you for getting your degrees. I'll just briefly tell you about the some background about the gold medals. Sri P.D. Agarwal Memorial Gold Medals are awarded every year to students in health, hospital and health IT streams in recognition of the academic excellence to honor and revere the memory of our founder Sri Prabhu Dayal Agarwal. Sri P.D. Agarwal was a visionary, and he rose from humble belongings to become a luminary who held a Midas touch in whatever he chose to do. Sri P.D. Agarwal had many facets. He was one of the pioneers of the transport industry in India and had a brilliant business acumen. He also realized his social responsibilities and made highly significant contributions in the spheres of education, healthcare, amongst others. Above all, he was an excellent human being who touched many lives by the time he left for his heavenly abode. Shri Prabhu Dayal Agarwal still lives in our hearts. We at IIHMR consider ourselves extremely fortunate to be guided by the standards, values, and principles set by this extraordinary person. So now is the time to announce the gold medalist for the hospital stream. And this award goes to Colonel Manoj Singh. Many congratulations to you, Colonel Manoj. So, thank you, Colonel Manoj.
Thank you.
For the health stream, the gold medal goes to Dr. Sheetal S. So many congratulations, Dr. Sheetal. For the Health IT stream, the gold medal goes to Dr. Shivam Kalia. And finally, the much awaited announcement for the All-Rounder Award. Any guesses for this? The All-Rounder Award goes to Dr. Jaganjit Kaur Randhawa. So many congratulations, Dr. Jaganjit. So thank you once again. Huh? Yes, please.
A very good afternoon to everybody. Today, I had only one dream, to stand before here as a postgraduate student to thank one man in my life, and that's my uncle. He could not be here, but when 20 years ago he decided to educate me, to give me a life. So I want to dedicate this to him. Unfortunately, he could not be here today. But yes, my brother is here, Colonel R.P. Sandhu. Thank you so much. And yes, and of course this institute for giving me a career ahead. I would always remember IIHMR because they have given me a direction. They have given me a life beyond words. Thank you, my uncle. Thank you, Dr. Siddharth. And then, of course, Dr. Rupsa ma'am for giving me guidance throughout this dissertation, my dean, and our director, Dr. Sutpa. Thank you so much.
Congratulations to all the students. From here, we request Dr. S.D. Gupta to kindly declare the convocation closed.
So before that, one more certificate from executive batch, Dr. Sunaina. I request dignitaries to present certificate to Dr. Sunaina. Thank you so much, Madam Sir. One more. So, Miss Komal, 144. And Srishti, PGDM. Komal. Thank you so much, madam. Thank you, sir.
Congratulations once again. From here, we kindly request Dr. S.D. Gupta to declare the convocation closed. We would like to invite on stage now Dr. Dimple Bhargava to administer the Health and Hospital Management Oath to our graduating students. All the graduating students are requested to rise for the oath.
Thank you to all the dignitaries. Congratulations, everyone. I request you all to rise from your seats for the health management oath and repeat after me. As a leader in healthcare, I recognize my role in the society. My purpose is to improve health through better management of healthcare. My decisions affect the health and well-being of individuals inside and outside my enterprise, today and tomorrow. Therefore, I promise that I will manage my enterprise with loyalty and care, and will not advance my personal interest at the expense of my enterprise or society. I will understand and uphold in letter and spirit the laws and contracts governing my conduct and that of my enterprise. I will refrain from corruption, unfair competition, or business practices harmful to society. I will protect the right to health and dignity of all people affected by my enterprise. And I will oppose discrimination and exploitation. I will protect the right of future generations to advance their health and well-being, enjoy a healthy planet. I will report the performance and risk of my enterprise accurately and honestly. I will invest in developing myself and others, helping the health management profession continue to advance and create sustainable and inclusive society. In exercising my professional duties, according to these principles, I recognize that my behavior must set an example of integrity, transparency, quality, and sharing knowledge and information. I will remain accountable to my peers and society for my actions and for upholding these standards. This oath I make freely and upon my honor. Thank you. Batch 21-23 signing off.
Thank you, ma'am. Kindly please be seated, everyone. Mr. Tarun is now requested to get the convocation register signed by Dr. S.D. Gupta. All the graduating students are kindly requested to be please seated until the procession has not ended. Thank you. Everyone, please be seated.
We request Dr. Anandi Ramchandran, Professor at IIHMR Delhi, to deliver the vote of thanks.
Okay. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Thank you for your patience. 5 more minutes, please. It's a privilege and honor to give vote of thanks in the august presence of dignitaries, all my faculties, my friends, and my students, dear students. On behalf of IIHMR and all of you, I extend my sincere thanks to Almighty God for making today's event a resounding success. On behalf of all of us gathered here, I extend a really hearty vote of thanks to our Chief Guest, Ms. Roli Singh, who has spared her time among a busy schedule to grace this occasion. Madam, today we had an opportunity to hear your thoughts, and this will surely be going to encourage all of us in our future events. Our sincere thanks to Guest of Honor, Major General Dr. Atul Kotwal, sir. Sir, you had shared your experience, your learnings and tips. Definitely, it will go a long way among us and our students. No words to express our thanks to our Honorable Trustee Secretary, Professor S.D. Gupta, who has been continuously a catalyst in stimulating IIHMR towards its progress of growth. With deep sense of appreciation, I extend our thanks to our esteemed industry friends, partners, faculty, and all those who have graciously adorned this event. I extend my thanks to Mr. Kapil Dev from IQVIA, Mr. Rajiv Khatri from Sarvodaya Hospital, Mr. Partha Dey from U4RAD, Mr. Nishant Sagar from CII, Mr. Aman Raj from RGCA. Thank you very much for being among us today. I am immensely thankful to Professor Sutapa B. Niyogi, our director, for our untiring support to the faculty, to the staff and students. Madam, all of us, both faculty and the students, are always behind you and beside you in all your endeavors. An event like this cannot happen overnight. The wheels start rolling nearly weeks ago. It requires planning and a bird's eye for details. We have been fortunate enough to be backed by a team of very proactive and dedicated faculty, staff, volunteer students of our institution who are well versed in their job. I am short of words for their involvement and their willingness to take on the completion of the task beyond their comfort zones. I would also like to thank the people who worked behind the scenes to make this event happen. Our technical arrangement team, our logistic team, our event management team, our lighting arrangement, in fact, even including our photographer, who has been very patient in asking us to post photos. Thank you, sir. Next time we'll remember. Our sincere gratitude goes to all parents and well-wishers for your rock-solid support system and encouragement. Without your support, your young wards would not have been able to see today's day of excellence. Finally, I would like to thank the rock stars of today's event. My dear students, your hard work has finally yielded the desired result. We value each and every moment of your stay in this temple of learning IIHMR.
the world awaits you. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Ladies and gentlemen, the academic procession would now be leaving the academic hall. You are therefore kindly requested to please rise from your seat till the procession departs.
We would now all together sing the national anthem.
जन गण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ उत्कल गंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्छल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगल दायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
The procession is departing. We congratulate the members of our cherished senior class and executive program batch on their graduation today and wish them the best of luck in their future endeavors. They will undoubtedly establish standards in everything they do and represent our institute with pride with wherever they go. You might no longer be students, but you will always be associated with us as our proud alumni. You are now the stakeholders of IIHMR. Ladies and gentlemen, now there'll be a group photograph for which I invite all dignitaries, faculty members and graduated students. After the photograph, I request all present to kindly proceed for lunch. All the students are kindly requested to come in front for the photographs.